Yay. So, hello everybody, and welcome to Fair. This is our weekly actual play live stream. Just back from a 1 month break. We play on Tuesdays at 8 o'clock Dublin time, or Irish Standard Time, or British Standard Time. I always say GMT because people get confused. I've used IST before and people thought I was talking about India. So, anyway, it's great to be back. It's great to have people here with us. We hope you are all going to have as much fun as we do after this long hiatus. Just a few notes. The reason for the beautiful artwork of Sylvia today is because Susie's camera is not working. And the reason for the halberd is because unfortunately Christina, who plays the wonderful Mina, stuck in work late. She did say she should be jumping on after the break of the stream, so hopefully around 9ish she should be joining us. Okay, so that is the situation. The reason we are down Polina, who plays the wonderful Justine, is because her character Justine is currently traveling with her brother Jan, recently freed from a questionably consensual relationship with a very powerful and very beautiful elf. And so Justine is currently traveling with her brother, getting him back home to Belgium to their family, and so that's why Justine isn't here. But she's also been crazy busy with work in the last while. She might be joining us in chat later, hopefully. Okay. So before we go any further, would one of our players like to give us a recap of our last session, which I know was 4 weeks ago?
I would. So last session, there was a few different things that actually happened. So Aminata went and spent some time in the forest with Costas. The rest of the party though ran a workshop where they had loads of the townfolk kind of come together. Sylvia and was it Sylvia and Mina or Sylvia and Gwen? I remember who went to the mayor to request all of these supplies. So some hawthorn twigs, some red twine, and then they
Sorry,
went.
it was Rowan.
Oh, sorry, Rowan. Sorry, I've got thinking different reasons. Something over hawthorn, rowan twigs, twine, and they made this request from the mayor. They pretty much got that workshop set up for that same day. Loads of people attended. And there was the local, I think is it the local? I don't know. One of the ladies, was it the post lady? Can't quite remember. Anyway, the person who works with her, lovely, gorgeous person. Gwen tried to nudge Sylvia in that direction, even though it was like a no-go. Although she herself had some arcane spark, so when she created her first kind of like charm, there was this whole thing that happened, which led to essentially everybody else who created a charm to ask her to create theirs, because they felt that since she had a spark, she was able to make it a bit more powerful, which wasn't necessarily the case. But that all happened, and then Du Bois came in, hooting and hollering, as he tends to do, about some evil creatures, essentially. The name escapes me. I know Susie knows it, but essentially wolf creatures. And then there was this whole thing to go and hunt them. Du Bois went running off. The rest of the party kind of followed him along. And the party are kind of fractured in what they think. Aminata and Gwen are on the side of, listen, we don't know who these people are. We do know it's a curse that forces them to transform. So, we could very well be killing innocent people, because as far as we know, they haven't killed any villagers. And the rest of the party are on the side of this type of fae is inherently evil, so they need to kill it. And yeah, that's where we kind of left off. Du Bois had taken a shot at one of these creatures that was hunched over a rabbit, I believe. And luckily, Gwyn sort of deflected, nudged his gun so it didn't actually aim. And then two even bigger versions of the smaller creature popped out and The biggest one had dark horse hair, blue eyes, and then the other two creatures had green eyes. And if you've been listening, you know how Aminata feels about a certain family in the village and what they could very well be. So yeah, after hearing that, very vindicated right now. But that's the recap.
Okay, so you will get one d8 inspiration die that you can use at any stage in the game for an ability check. Don't forget about it, okay?
Seriously, don't forget about it. We always forget.
Oh no, listen, I plan on using it to my benefit, so I won't.
Chat, we ask you to remind Tendai during the game if things are looking bad about an inspiration die, because all of the players, not just Tendai, they're all terrible at forgetting that inspiration die. And a d8 to a roll can make a big difference.
Absolutely.
Actually, Tendai's better at remembering than the rest of us. Let's be fucking clear. I'm brutal.
That doesn't mean she's good. Use her just worse. So,
true. The bar is in hell.
So, these two larger Loup Garou, one like 2 meters tall, the other maybe 190, one incredibly muscular, the other more slender and light, snarling at you, looking down on you, having seen you just attempt to shoot the smaller, like 160 centimeter one. I need you all to roll initiative.
My nerve. Okay. Actually, like, oh! Hold on a second. Do we have quick reflexes? I can never remember.
That is an 18 for me.
Ooh, nice.
Good start.
Ooh, I got a dirty 20.
Yes, let's keep it up.
Like, oh my god, I'm actually rolling well. That's my shattered myth roll.
I got a 21.
So hold on one second. Gwyn, you said that was an 18, yes?
16 yeah, 18.
Okay, and sorry, Aminata, what did you say you got?
I got a 21. I rolled an 18 and I have a +3.
Okay, just give me 1 second.
How do you spell a Loup Garou?
Loup and then Gaorrou. Loup is the French for wolf. As far
wolf,
as I remember.
yeah.
I don't know what Garou actually means, but yeah. Oh, that's. Okay, so just give me 1 second. And sorry, Sylvia, what did you say you got?
20.
Okay, so that was a 20 for Sylvia, a 17 for Gwyn, and a 21
18.
for Aminata.
18 for me, 16 and 2.
18, yeah, and then a 21 for Aminata, yes?
Yes.
Okay, so just give me 1 second. And I have rolled for Mina and obviously Du Bois. So.
What's the date in game whenever you're done?
Just give me 2 seconds. I have my calendar here.
It's the 23rd, I believe.
23rd of
It is the 24th.
Oh,
4th.
Saturday the 24th. Okay, so this.
Oh.
All right, so I would like you first of all to tell me what you would like to do in this first action, but then I'm going to tell you the order in which things occur.
Can I quickly just ask the time of evening? Night.
You don't know. It's nighttime.
Closer to dusk or closer to dawn?
Like it's the middle of the night, you know.
It's the middle of the night. Okay.
Sometime between maybe 11 and 1. You don't really.
Okay.
Like we're talking smack dab middle of the night.
Middle of the night.
For all you know, it could be the witching hour itself.
Okay. Ooh.
Does that have any bearing on Gwyn's spells?
None whatsoever.
Unfortunately. Not.
Unfortunately.
I just, gotta ask. I'm like clutching at straws here. Whatever fucking gives us an advantage,
But it
right?
should.
Ah.
So, if each of you want to tell me what you would be planning on doing, but then I'm going to describe what happens based on the initiative order, which has been determined.
Well, I am going to be firstly casting a circle of warding.
Okay.
And doing defensive stuff.
Okay, cool. I need to look that one up. I can't remember the exact mechanics of it. And Aminata, what would you be doing?
So the first thing I would try and do is use my feet revealing insight to try and glean if they are one, if it's literally just kind of the growling, the snarling is more of a show of, you know, back the fuck off, or if they are actually about to attack us.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah.
Mhm.
Just give me a second.
Yes, that is important to know.
Circle of warding. What sphere is that again?
That is one of the ritual
That's
spells.
what I thought. Oh, there we go. Sorry, I'm blind. It was right there.
Circle of warding. Yeah.
Okay.
So that is
Okay. Okay. What's your spell might?
And spell might.
Okay, so you have a resolve of 3 and a magic of 4. So that's a 17 because you do not have any talents in the sphere of ritual spells. So that's your spell might 17.
Oh, it is. I see it there.
Yeah.
In ritual. Yeah.
So 17.
Apologies.
I will take a note of that.
Okay. So if anyone wants to stay in the circle with me, I would recommend.
And then, sorry, Sylvia, what would you be doing?
So I would like to. Sylvia would be casting Lesser Bless on Mina, which is a minor action.
Yeah.
And then I would be casting Bark Skin on myself because I'm already going into this fight with exhaustion damage, so I want to try to hang on to my grit.
So this is what happens. This is the order in which things occur. Gwyn, you reach into your bag because you are a bag lady, being a witch, pulling out a wand of hazel cut from a tree on Bjaltana, the 1st of May, that is specifically used for this spell, going to cast it out. As Du Bois is raising his rifle now at the big guy to shoot at him, as Sylvia, you go to start casting your spells while Aminata, you're pausing for a moment trying to take track of the situation as the more lithe of the two larger Loup Garou launches itself at Gwyn and is going to attack.
Oh no! Why, Gwyn? Well, actually, I know why. I know fucking why.
So you haven't had it. You haven't had a chance to catch spell.
Okay.
They roll. I mean, I got a 26 in the initiative for that individual.
No.
So before your spell gets a chance, now just to be aware, if you do cast the spell, even though they are in it when you cast it, it doesn't matter. They'll still now need to succeed in resolve rolls to not suffer a penalty to their attack. So the way the spell works is a fey creature that attempts to attack people inside the circle, which is it's quite large. It's like 7-meter radius, so you can easily encompass the entire party. If they fail the resolve roll, they can still attack, but they'll suffer a -4 penalty to the attack because that's your magic score. Okay, but this Loup Garou, it's going to launch itself at you. So that first attack is a 16, which hits, and then that is a claw attack. And actually, sorry, it's more. It's a 21 to hit. Because
that was it.
And then it's also now going to attempt a bite attack on you.
Oh no!
I'm gonna be a werewolf.
You'd love to be a fucking werewolf.
26.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh
god! And it's going to use Mighty Blow on that one too. So that's going to be, where's my D? For the claw attack, that is.
No, I should have cast Bark Skin on you.
This is not how I thought this would
8
happen.
8 points of damage, and for the bite attack, 10 points of damage.
And am I infected, or how does that work? You don't know? Oh no!
No.
Oh no!
Okie dokie.
So
okay, it just means we're on a clock for me to learn Remove Curse. It's fine. This is fine. Everything is fine.
Next in the initiative order is Du Bois.
Oh shit!
Who's going to try and shoot at the big guy because it's the big guy. So his first attack Oh,
Because men must always measure their penises, yeah?
That's well. Hey, you should be pretty happy that it's a 25 to hit with his first attack.
Oh no!
So that's definitely on a hit. And then he's gonna try and use a terrible blow for his second shot. But that second one is a miss. Now, I just need to check something. Yeah. So he strikes the creature with this shot that, like, it's a solid, well aimed strike from his rifle. Neve's camera just dropped. Oh, I think her. Oh no, Neve might have just frozen on us. The internet gods are being real bastards tonight.
Hold up.
Oh well, we'll see how she does. Yes, it is July already. Yeah, we just lost Neve, but hopefully she'll be back.
And she's back.
And she's back. Great.
I'm going to turn my camera, just I seem to be having internet issues. Apologies.
Oh.
It's okay, best keep it off. Just
I miss.
Neve. I'm sorry I don't have any pretty artwork for you, Neve. But hold on.
No problem.
So yeah, if you just want to, just keep it off.
If it gets better, I'll pop it on again. I'll keep an eye on my bandwidth.
Cool. So, as I said, Du Bois, this well-aimed shot with a rifle, like getting him over his shoulder, and what would the damage on that have been? Where's my D12? There's my D12. Okay, so that should have been 17 points of damage. As the bullet tears through the flesh, you see the wound immediately knit and close. So his shot causing no injury whatsoever to the creature. Amanada, it is now your turn. And Sylvia, you're on deck.
Okay.
Yay.
So what did I find out from my revealing insight?
Let me just give me one moment.
I suppose since everybody just kind of attacked, I would have learned that they were going. So.
They're angry.
I believe you do need to give me. You do actually need to give me a roll on that, as far as I remember. Revealing insight. It's not an automatic thing. You do. It's an awareness roll, as far as I remember. Where the blood? Yeah, revealing insight. So, yeah, it's an awareness roll. So, an empathy or behavioralist test is what. No,
The puppies are angry.
So. Basically, awareness. You don't have empathy or behavioralist, so it's just a straightforward awareness roll.
Okay,
And
that
based
is.
on that roll,
That is actually so funny. That's another 21.
Okay, right.
I rolled a 19 that time.
Amazing.
So, well, let me just read it. So, revealing insight, your attempts to glean motivations of another through empathy or behaviorist are so astute you gain insight into the next possible action in relation to the current situation. If used in combat, you gain a sudden insight into your opponent's tactics after a successful attack or offensive casting. I'm going to just say that is allowed and use your minor action, okay? In fact, I'm probably going to rewrite the wording of that anyway. But your defense is increased by your awareness score versus attacks until the end of your next turn against the creatures that you were doing this on, which is the two big Loup Garou, I'm going to say. So I'm going to say that was a really good roll. You instantly can tell Du Bois' rifle did absolutely nothing to that creature at all. It appears to have suffered no damage, okay? Effectively. And I'm going to say that the way the more slender Loup Garou launched itself at Gwyn, it was almost like it was personal.
Oh no!
I thought so.
Yeah.
I think we.
So that was a minor action spent, but you still have your major action and your second minor action.
Right. And okay, where is the more life, Luke? Oh, okay. I'm gonna do what I said I was going to do. And that would be trying to de-escalate the situation by talking.
Oh Lord!
Hey, listen. Somebody has to try. Somebody has to try. I'm not as like pew pew crazy, but I have to try.
That will be your major action.
Yep.
You can, you know, use your minor action to take out your pistol, which I'm assuming you had preloaded the silver
With silver
bullets.
bullets,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh.
So anyway, um, okay.
Okay.
First of all, what are you going to say?
First of all, I'm just going to like say, everybody stop, please. Like I'm trying to be very like in my biggest like teacher voice, you know, like you're trying to like. I know this is a personal attack on you. I'm trying to like calm an unruly situation happening, so I'm going to say, everybody stop, please. We may have dashed into this very suddenly. We're not prepared, but also, as you could see, some of our party did not agree with this attacking of yourself and your young. And I feel like there has been quite a big miscommunication. And I'm going to just kind of explain what we were told.
Well, you don't have time. No, it's a simple short action, okay?
Yeah, okay. We were told that there's Loup Garou in the area. I have not heard anything about the Loup Garou killing any of these villagers myself, or have seen it. However, some attitudes in the village are quite biased, and by attacking us, you will be feeding into that bias and more of them come after you. I do not want any of that to happen. I want to make sure that your side of the story is heard.
Okay, so that's going to be a charm roll. You can use persuasion, but
I'm going to use my D8.
You can add your additional +4 for wordsmith.
Okay, so that is... You said persuasion as well?
Yeah.
25.
Jesus Christ!
You know, she added the D8 too, so...
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah, of course.
Because I only rolled a 14, then I got a 4, and then I got the +4, which brought to 22, and then plus the 3, 25.
Okay.
Nice!
Right, that is your turn. We're not going to know exactly what's happened just yet. Sylvia, it's your turn.
Okay, on the back of what Aminata has done, Sylvia is going to just only, and I like, if this takes a minor action, fine. She's going to say, give me time, I might be able to lift your curse. And then she's going to cast Minor Bless on Mina.
Okay.
That gives Mina a +3 that she can use at any time.
I know, it's a pool of +3 she can spend
Yeah.
if she wishes. You still have a major action left. What are you doing?
Yeah, I would like to cast Bark Skin on myself, please.
Okay.
And that gives me an extra 15 grit.
Okay.
Oh, actually, sorry. I'm going into this fight with exhaustion damage. So does that stack on top of it, actually? That's it.
It stacks on your current. You know, it's still...
Oh, okay, yeah. Cool.
It stacks on what your current grip points are. What are your current grip points?
So I'm on 51, so that brings me up to 66.
Okay.
And I'm on it. Grant, that's what I'm doing. Do I need to make a charm roll? Am I like masterful diplomacy?
No.
But I am diplomatic. I can do some words correctly.
Okay. The larger of the two Loup Garou pauses for a moment, It's looking at Du Bois and it's looking at you all, but it's pausing in its actions for the moment. Gwyn, it's your turn. What are you doing? There is, by the way, Gwyn, a werewolf currently trying to literally eat your face off.
Oh,
Okay. This is bad. This is really bad.
And I will say that the Loup Garou that had attacked Gwyn does not appear to have been moved by Aminata's words.
Okay. Can I use lesser telepathy to send it a message just to say, please stop, we don't want to hurt you? Blast it into their brain.
Oh my god.
You can most certainly do that, and you can give me charm, persuasion at disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh god.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of in a screaming voice scream it into their head. So that was 13 plus a 3.
Sorry, I need to. I might keep making noise.
13 plus 3, is that what you said?
16, yeah.
Minus 5 because it's at disadvantage.
Oh no!
So, minor action, you cast lesser telepathy, screaming into the mind of the Loup Garou, the werewolf, what you just said, please stop, we don't want to kill you.
Stop, we don't want to hurt you.
We don't want to hurt you, sorry. You still have another minor and a major action. They do not appear to have been in any way phased by your
Jesus.
communication.
Oh no, I really don't want to hurt it. This is so sad. Okay, can I...
That's what you get for going off and shagging an elf, for fuck's sake.
Listen, it was to discover Yassine's brother.
That is not a good enough reason. That is not a good enough... Exactly, and it is a bold-faced lie.
I'm
you mean thirsty times?
Arcane Spark and just like lightly zap it.
I'll tell you now that will have 0 impact.
Oh, okay. Arcane Spark will have 0 impact.
Like that's Arcane Spark. Remember, is a magical Zippo lighter, basically that works on dry kindling. That's all that is. It's a cantrip. So
I think she means shard.
No, you said, well, which is it? Arcane?
No, I said Arcane Spark. I kind of just want to.
Yeah, that's
like knock it out of.
That would be a major action, I think. I'm not sure, but it would. I'm going to tell you now.
It's not going to do anything.
Oh, it's a minor action, so you can attempt it, but I'm going to tell you now, it's not going to do anything.
Okay. Oh no. Okay, I really don't want to hurt it, but I'm going to have to. This is really sad. I will use Firebolt.
Why, Gwen? Why is it always fucking fire?
All of my hard work is going to be undone by that one action.
Well, Gwen, is that what you're doing?
To be fair, the werewolf is trying to eat her face.
It's trying to eat my face. I tried to be nice.
You let it eat your face before, but...
What can I say? Consequences.
This is what you get for just deciding to fuck whoever you want.
Thank you.
Neve, I need a clear action from you right now. Are you casting a spell, and if so, which spell are you casting? Are you there?
I rolled a 4. Yeah, I'm doing Firebolt. It's 1d4.
Okay, how much mana are you spending?
4. And I'm gonna...
How much mana are you spending? Oh, her internet's not great.
Sorry, it's really bad for some reason.
It
was a 3 and my magic is a 4.
No, but so you were only spending 2 mana, were you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just 1 dice.
So they do get a chance to attempt to dodge that with an acrobatics roll. And I rolled a 21, which does beat.
Okay.
I think.
Yep.
You're as far as I remember, your Yeah, your spell might for the Spirit Fire is 18, so that was 3 plus 4, 7, half to 3.
Okay.
So okay, so right. It's now Mina's turn, and seeing Gwyn do that, and seeing this creature had attacked Gwyn, and that didn't appear to be phased by the larger Loup Garou that had just been shot by Du Bois, I will say it appeared to possibly have been, maybe for a moment, impacted by Amanada's words. I am going to say that, okay? But the other one, no. And now that Gwyn cast Firebolt on this creature, Mina, seeing that, is going to swing her halberd at it because, you know, her friend is being eaten by a werewolf. Alright, and this is her halberd that she did only the other day bring to the blacksmiths, and they put an edge of silver on it.
Question, what is the smallest Loup Garou doing?
Well, he was pausing for a moment, so he'd spent I'm going to say his turn was spent not doing anything.
The smallest one.
Oh, the smallest one we haven't gotten to him yet.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I rolled a natural 14. Now, this creature's defense is good, not incredible, but still pretty decent. And that's an 18, so that will be a hit. So Mina strikes at the creature with her silvered halberd, and when she does, it cuts deep, and the wolf cries out as she does max damage against the creature. The smaller Loup Garou that had been hunched over the sheep that it was eating, and then Du Bois tried to shoot at it, it is frozen for the moment and does not appear to be doing anything. And we are back at the top of the initiative order. And it is the slender Loup Garou that is fighting, that is attacking Gwyn's turn. And they're going to do a claw attack with a mighty blow and a bite attack with mighty blow.
Mm-hmm.
So, first of all, with the claw attack. Okay, so that's 13. That's a 19.
Yep.
Your defense is 12. So
It's 12.
That's enough to
God,
reach the feat point cost as well. That is 9 points of damage from the claw attack, and then bite attack also with a mighty blow, 18 plus. So yeah, not a great roll, but still 10 points of damage.
Okay.
So that's its turn spent. Du Bois, seeing his rifle didn't work, he's kind of a bit unnerved by that, and he's going to draw a saber and launch himself at the big werewolf.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my
God.
His first attack, however, is a miss. I only rolled 8. He's going to try and do a quick attack feat with his second attack. Oh no, that was terrible. I only rolled an 11, so 2 attacks miss. Amanada, it's your go.
You guys are gonna give me gray hair.
Sorry.
Oh god. Ah, right.
Take a breath. You're good. You're good.
Yeah, I know.
We've got you.
Because I know the bigger Loup Garou has actually paused, so I know he listened to me, which in my head would mean he might have a bit more control over his faculties.
He did just get attacked by Du Bois.
I know.
So, like,
I know. And to be honest, like if he lost his head.
Yeah.
You know, I know the town would cry. I know I personally would not.
Oh, what a tragedy. Oh, God.
Oh, those poor widows. I'm sure Gwen could sort them out. Anyway.
Yeah, for Blob.
Gwen can step in as his replacement.
Absolutely. So I'm going to try implore to him again.
Okay.
Deploy the belly rubs.
No, no, I'm not going to say something. I was like, no, no, that would be so mean. I'm going to implore to him again and say, please stop your family. If you can take, and I'm going to kind of pause because I want to say a name, but I'm not 100% sure that's the right one, even though I feel in my soul it is. I'm going to say, take them and the smallest one and run as fast as you can, and I will do my best to stop them from following you.
So give me a charm roll.
God,
Oh,
I mean, you do have a pretty good modifier for this. You've got
I do.
charm of 2 plus persuasion is 3 plus wordsmith is an additional 4. So that's a +7 to the roll. It's quite good.
Yeah. Just, is the roll going to be good is the question.
okay, you can do this. You can do this. You can do this.
It's a 27.
Okay.
What? Did you roll it up 20?
Did you roll in a 20?
I rolled it at 20.
Okay, right.
Yes. Oh my God. Thank you, you beautiful bastards. I know I always give out to you, but thank you today.
Okay, Sylvia, it is your turn.
Oh wait, that was only wasn't that?
That was your major action to do
Okay.
that. Yeah, no, that was your major action. Because you are trying to stopify with words. That's counting as a major action.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
It's
Okay. Okay.
short messages and communications is minor or maybe even a free action depending on what you're saying. Like what you're doing, that counts as your turn.
But do I have a minor action to move?
Oh, sorry, you do have minor action. Yes.
Okay.
You have 2 minor actions because you haven't pulled out your pistol yet.
Wait.
I thought I had in the last one. Okay. So
no, it's just that you have it, but you haven't pulled it out.
You didn't actually say you did.
Okay, I'm going to put my hand. I'm not going to draw it. I'm just going to put my hand to show, like, like, if I have to, I will fuck you up if you keep doing this to my friends. But I am going to turn to face the more lithe one who is attacking Gwen as I'm, like, literally at this point, I'm, like, kind of begging. Like, to stop this fighting.
Yeah.
Because if they don't, I assume they're quite close to me. My bullet will get them in the head straight up.
A meter or 2 from you.
Yeah, I'll get them. I will get them. So I'm just kind of like implying that, listen, if I have to, I will do something. And unlike Du Bois, I know I've got something that will work.
Okay, right. So Sylvia, it is your turn.
Okay, since Du Bois' rifle did no damage, I'm going to kind of surmise that my stone bullet probably wouldn't do much either. So I'm going to...
Your stone bullet is magic. His bullet was a standard shot of lead from a standard mundane rifle. They're 2 completely different things.
Okay. My healing word is major. Okay. Gwen's taken quite a bit of damage, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
A huge amount
of
damage.
I would like to cast minor healing word so that I can heal her, and I'm gonna spend 4 mana.
Okay, so that's 2d4 plus 4.
So it's me. You're sorry.
Remote healing for the win.
Yep, 2d4. Okay. Where did my other d4 go? Sorry. 1 second. Oh, there it is. Ugh. Okay, that's 8 points, which is not terrible.
No, not bad at all for that spell, because it's like in classic TTRPG mechanics, it's remote, so you don't heal as much. If you want to heal better, you need to go right up and caress your patient.
Yeah, but you know,
in a totally ethical way.
My God, will you stop? Sylvia is not emotionally. Oh, anyway, Okay.
So
Anyway.
that's your major action, okay?
Yeah, and can I use my minor action to just say, I want to remove your curse, please. Take your family and go.
Okay, so it's the big werewolf's turn.
Yay.
You hear it kind of. I'm not going to say. Okay, think of it like when huskies talk. You know. So, he's not howling per se, but think of it like when you know the way when huskies talk and the undulating sort of howl noise that they make. Speaking of which, I think our husky's trying to get into this room, but yeah, she is. I can see her. She's pushing at the door, trying to get in.
No.
Oh, it's fine. So yeah, so you see him growl at Du Bois, and then speaking in that undulating howl that huskies do when they're talking to the other either Loup Garou, and also make a noise to the smaller one who just gets up and darts off.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay?
thank you, Wolf Jesus.
Gwyn, it's your go.
Where's Wolf Jesus?
Yeah, so you feel some of the healing magic of you recognize and immediately feel Sylvia's healing magic. Your wounds starting to knit, but you're still pretty badly banged up, and this creature is very big, very strong, really dangerous.
Sorry, I missed.
It's your turn. You feel.
So, yeah, I'm here. Sorry, I missed that. Broken free of that.
It's all I was saying was that you feel some of your wounds knit closed as Sylvia's healing magic takes effect. So what are you doing?
I'm gonna try. Yeah, I'm gonna try again to use lesser telepathy.
Okay. Give me a charm roll. What do you
and
say?
just kind of I'm gonna say, please let me go. I really don't want to hurt you, but you will. Me, no choice.
Okay. So that's a charm roll with persuasion. Still at disadvantage. So -5 to your total after rolling and adding
Okay.
modifiers.
That was an 8.
-5.
Yeah.
No.
So 13.
5.
Yeah. So that was a 13 total, Neve. Yes.
Oh my god, come on, Big Wolf, just smack that one upside the
sorry.
head. Let's go.
Did you say 18 or 20?
Okay. Yep.
Sorry, Neve. Was that an 18?
Oh, sorry. No, it was 18.
18 total.
Yeah.
-5 is 13. Okay, cool. Sorry. All right. Yeah.
No, 18, 20. Yeah.
What was your total after adding your modifiers?
21.
-5 is 16.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, your words don't appear to be getting through. You still have your other minor action and major action.
Try and punch it in the face.
You're going to try and punch it in the face.
Yeah.
That's what you're going to do.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is a fighting roll. You are not trained in pugilism, so that's a -2 penalty because you are not trained in the skill you're trying to use, and you have a fighting of 0.
You're gonna break your wrist.
So that's a -2 to your attack roll.
Okay. Let's do 15. So it's a 13 with a -2.
11. Total, yes.
Maybe there.
Unfortunately, your connection's gone really bad, but you did say everybody heard 13, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that swing and completely misses.
Okay.
That's fair. That's expected.
Yeah.
So do you know what? However, Mina, seeing what Amanada is trying to do and seeing what Gwyn just did, is going to try something similar, because Mina is trained in pugilism. So she is actually going to try. Just give me 1 second. Combat. Do I have it in here? I need to actually look this up because. Oh, here we go. Grappling. Because I don't. It's been a while since I've had anybody attempt grapples. There is a grapple mechanic in this system, which is vastly superior to the grapple mechanic in the Dragon game.
Yeah, I do. I do remember Liam trying to do it when we were playing Strad, and
oh my god, clearly written by somebody who has absolutely no wrestling, martial arts, or any sort of like unarmed combat experience, or even played rugby, or maybe, I don't know, US football, maybe. I don't like, Jesus Christ. But anyway, so Mina is going to attempt a grapple. Alright, so it's an unarmed strike followed by an opposed fortitude might ability test as a minor action by the grappler. So this is where we start. Mina is going to do an unarmed strike. Now she has a fighting of 3 and pugilism 3, so that's a +6 to her roll.
okay.
And I rolled a 19, total of 25. So Mina launches herself at the more slender, but still like 190. We're still talking a big doggo here. Werewolf, okay? And hits them, okay? But they're not trying to do a punch. As I said, they're trying to do a grapple. So now it becomes an opposed fortitude might roll. Now this is where things get trickier, because Mina's strong, but so is this doggo. So, oh dear.
Anybody else getting what we do in the shadows vibes right now?
Now,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Pretend human again.
No, that was pretty awful. Oh, okay.
Oh, we have 2
Good
Neves
news.
now. Oh, there we go.
Okay. Neve, you okay?
Yeah, all good.
Cool. Right. So I rolled really terribly on the fortitude roll. They rolled a 4 plus 3 is 7. They have a +7 from your lesser blessed, don't, or +3 from your lesser blessed, don't they?
Yes.
So I'm going to use that as well. So that brings up to a 10. So let's see how the Loup Garou does. Oh, that's cocked. Oh god, no. Yeah, I rolled a 19. So yeah. So what that means is, basically what this means is, Mina is effectively, she dropped Albert and is basically on the back of the creature, which is like, you know, a good, Jesus, I don't know, maybe 30 centimeters taller than her. Remember, Mina's really short. She's the tiny tank of the party, and she's trying to pull it off, but it's just too strong, and it's with its height and strength, the leverage just isn't working for Mina, even though technically you think it should because they're smaller, but it's just not working yet. Okay, so oh, they get to add, actually no, it doesn't matter. I just spotted they actually can add the pugilism to the might ability test as well, but that still only brings us to a 13, and I rolled a natural 19 for the Loup Garou, so it's still unfortunately not enough. Top of the initiative order, the Loup Garou that is fighting Gwyn is
Oh no.
I'm going
Oh,
to,
this is
well,
just
just
painful.
I'm going to give a resolve roll at disadvantage.
Oh god.
Oh, unfortunately, I don't guess that was a good roll, but still not going to be enough. No, sorry, these creatures don't have a high resolve generally. So unfortunately, that was a 11. So they are going to continue with their attacks on Gwyn, attempting mighty blows. First attack, that's cocked.
I'm 100% gonna be a werewolf after this, you guys.
God damn it. So that first attack is, where's my initiative tracker? So that is Gwyn, what's your awareness at?
Sorry
It's
now.
1 or 2. It's 1 or 2, isn't it?
Second. It is 1.
Okay, give me an awareness roll. The first attack I rolled a 26. Second attack.
That is a 9 total.
Okay, so you don't. Okay, so you don't roll. You don't spot stuff that is happening. Second roll was a 19, so both attacks land and by enough for the feat point cost. So 2 mighty blows. 9 points of damage from the first attack. That's the claw attack, and then from the bite attack I rolled really badly. Only 6 points of damage from the bite attack.
Okay.
The Bois an idiot, and he's feeling like his manhood is being threatened because he swung at the with a saber and missed twice. So he's going to try again.
Oh my god.
2.
I should have kicked him like I wanted to.
And oh my god, I'm rolling I rolled fine with the rifle, but the saber I'm not rolling higher than a 5. 2 2s. He missed twice.
Oh god.
Yeah. Okay, Amanada, it's your go.
Oh no.
Okay, so Du Bois wasn't able to do anything.
Missed 2 swings and 2 misses.
Oh lord.
He's actually not bad with a saber. This is the thing.
No, I believe you. But this whole situation's so fucking stressful, and you know.
Yeah, he has a +6 with his saber. I'm not rolling higher than a 5 though.
Okay. I'm going to not shoot directly at this Loup Garou. I want to shoot to.
Oh,
Christina.
Hey, Christina, we're going to take a break in 2 minutes, okay?
Okay, I want to shoot to, as in a warning shot sort of shoot. And yeah, I'll do that. But could I also can I cuss out Du Bois for a minor action, please?
Sure.
Unfortunately, I don't think Du Bois that was killed with his sword. The widows seem to love him. Hey, listen, they might not have a lot to the bar might be that low.
Sword.
I think he's been over-exaggerating.
Hello.
Finally made it home, boo capitalism.
Yes.
Oh.
I'll wait until the camera.
Oh no, you just keep working away. Don't mind. I'll be fixing this while you're doing your thing, okay?
Okay, cool. Yeah. So I'm going to shoot a warning shot.
At Du Bois?
No, I'm gonna shoot. I wish I fucking want to. I want to shoot a warning shot. I want to get it as close to the Loup Garou's head as possible without hitting it.
The one that's attacking Gwyn, yes?
Yes, I do not want to hit them.
Okay, well, give me an attack roll.
Okay. So that is a. Do I have any modifiers? Yes, I do. So that will be a dirty 20.
Okay. Right. You. Yeah, you shoot pretty close. With that attack, I'm gonna say you shoot close enough that you get close but don't hit.
Awesome.
Okay.
And
That's your major action now.
yeah, on the end of doing that, I'm just going to like swing. Well, not using my head around, kind of like bring my head more. I'm going to keep an eye on this Loup Garou, but I'm going to just like essentially, I'm going to spit venom at Du Bois and say, "You fucking idiot! Can you not see he's not trying to attack you? You can't hit him. Leave it be."
So, right now it is Sylvia's go.
Okay, listen. Since the bigger Loup Garou is holding off attacking, like he's trying to, has been so far. He seems to be listening to Aminata. I'm just going to try and focus on trying to heal Gwyn. So I'm going to spend another 2 mana on minor healing word just to try and keep her from,
She has been taking a lot
Oh,
of
thank you.
damage, just so you know.
I'm afraid that's only 5 points of damage or 5 points of healing.
Listen, that's perfect. Thank you.
Okay.
So
So this is what
I
happens.
just feel like I'm trying to salvage what I can. God damn it.
The big Loup Garou is getting kind of pissed off, mostly at Du Bois, and is going to attack Du Bois.
Oh, for fuck's
Eat
sake!
Eat him.
So first is going to be a claw attack, and it's going to attempt a mighty blow.
Yeah, well, that's kind of fair enough because
Okay,
Du Bois
actually,
keeps hitting him.
That was actually a
Yeah.
terrible roll. 10, 17. No, I missed by 1. His Du Bois defense is an 18. He's going to attempt a bite attack now.
Great.
Oh, shit.
Okay, right. That is a 29 to hit on the bite attack.
Oh no.
That's what you get. That's what you fucking get. You fuck around and find out.
Now, just give me 1 moment. I need to look.
And if there's anything that Du Bois does, it's fuck around.
And find out.
Oh.
20.
It's gonna fucking find out now, I'll tell you.
Okay. That's a fail. Du Bois cries out as the creature swipes at him with the claw and he just misses and then launches down with a heavy bite onto his shoulder.
Great.
Gwyn, it's your go.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Okay, so the werewolf's still on top of me.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
This is really bad. I
try something.
You were trying it. You are trying.
You are.
No, I mean, I would have a hint for Gwyn, but I can't tell you, obviously, so I'm just...
Okay. It's getting serious now. I am going to firebolt
Okay.
and use 6 mana. Where are my d4s? Okay.
Fail.
That is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is it my magic for each dice or just?
No, just for the total.
So that's 12.
Okay. And they fail to roll the acrobatics roll to dodge. Okay. Right. So you've blasted with a fireball. It yelps a bit. Mina, so you're currently on the back of the Loup Garou that is attacking Gwyn. You were trying to use your pugilism to grapple and pull it off. You got your attack on and landed and got in with a good grapple, but you failed the fortitude roll required to then try to pull it off. Okay, so you have a sort of a grappled hold, if you will. Like you're in position if you want. You could, if you want now, attempt as your major action to do a fresh grapple to try and pull the creature off Gwyn if you want. It's fortitude. It's an opposed fortitude roll.
Oops.
So what you do? Mina, what you do?
Me?
Yeah, you. You are currently on the back of the creature. You have to attempt to grapple it. Fail the fortitude, the opposed fortitude.
Okay,
roll.
sorry. Okay.
So what do you do? Do you want to try it and do a fresh fortitude roll to pull it off Gwyn?
Yeah.
Or you dropped when you did attack it with Albert, and you did a lot of damage with a single strike. The silvered edge seemed to definitely work.
Cool.
But you
no, I'm trying again to pull
Okay, right. So give me
sorry, I was messing with cables here
No,
because my headphones are gone.
So give me a fortitude roll, and that's a +6 to the roll.
Cool.
It's called.
I rolled a 1.
Oh dear. Well, I rolled an 11, so unfortunately that's it. Okay.
I'm still like.
Well, so that is the bottom of the initiative order. We'll be coming back to the top of it, but we're going to take a quick 5-minute break, folks. People need to refresh their drinks, use the toilets and so forth. But we're literally only going to be 5 minutes, and then we will be back to you all. Okay?
Cool.
So see you
Cool.
all soon.
Shoot, 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 shoot.
Okay, folks, so we are back. Can people please just tell me if the audio is good?
Yep.
That's good.
Well, it's more for the Twitch stream. And there's like a really long, like 10-second delay nearly on Twitch. It's very annoying.
Shit.
It's still got the be back soon screen, actually.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. I'm seeing the
Live.
live. So.
All right. Okay, fair enough. Maybe
Okay. So awesome. Thank you very much, Emmy. You were an absolute star. So just before we get back, just because it was asked in chat, we did launch a Kickstarter today for a really fun, rules light, whimsical TTRPG called Fey Wanderer. It's a game in which you play Fey creatures questing for treasure in the Fey realm. I will actually have a play test of this hopefully next Tuesday, but it will be very late at like 1 in the morning because I'm playing with players from continental North America. Yeah, so it's a really fun rules light game, uses a fun dice pull system and an open magic system, which is really easy to use and encourages imaginativity and creativity, and is also suitable for all ages. A link to it is in the chat if you would like to support us. It's also a game that when I initially wrote it, I wrote it to create a game that you could literally read the rules, and in 30 minutes you would have a group of people with their characters created and the GM with an entire adventure ready to play. It is the perfect impromptu game when half of your group has had to cancel, but you don't want to cancel game night. And that was why I designed it and ended up creating this really fun rules night game that turns out was really great to play for both children and adults. I have had it play tested by people with young children who loved it too, and by childlike adults who loved it too. So anyway, so that's, as I say, the link is in the chat and it will be on all of our socials. We are now active on all the socials. We recently got an invite code, so we're on Blue Sky, and we have started posting on Hive and Mastodon as well, while Muskie slowly burns Twitter to the ground. Somebody made a really good point there the other day, and I think they might have been onto it, that maybe he's, having realized how much damage he's done, trying to sink it so much he can sell it and then claim the loss from the sale as tax back to, you know, to save Tesla.
Salvage something.
It's the only logical explanation for how much of a shit show he's made of the company in his, like, not even a year. He's not even, was it 9 months or something he's had Twitter now? 6 months? I don't know. But anyway, I digress. So, we are back at the start of the initiative order, okay? The more slender, but still like 190 centimeter Loup Garou is still trying to, is still very much focused on attacking Gwyn. The larger, more muscular one has actually attacked Du Bois, obviously getting sick and tired of Du Bois trying to hit him with like his rifle. Well, he shot him with a rifle. When he shot him with the rifle, it was a good, clean shot. The bullet went straight through and the wound immediately closed, causing no damage. And he's just, I've just been rolling terrible with his saber attacks. The guy's got a +6 to hit with his saber. He's not shit. I'm just rolling below a 5 with it. So he is now being attacked. We are at the top of the initiative order. Gwyn, the Loup Garou, the werewolf that is on top of you, is going to attempt to bite and claw at you again, using the mighty blow feat. So first attack, that was cocked. That was cocked. That was terrible. 15. Oh, 15 does hit, but
It does, yeah.
Not by enough for the feat to activate. So the first attack is only going to do 6 points of damage. That's the claw attack.
Okay.
And now bite attack, also attempting mighty blow. I rolled a 7. That is an 18 to hit. You only have a defense of 12, so that is enough for the mighty blow feat to also activate. So it's an additional d4, and that is 12 points of damage. Okay.
Okay.
Du Bois, now having been bitten by this Loup Garou, is going to attempt to attack again with a saber. Oh, I actually rolled okay for the first time. 22 to hit. He's trying to attempt a quick attack, but that's not high enough. Oh, is it? That is enough. So he does. He's going to get an extra attack now. So I'm going to roll for the other two. So, and he's going to try a terrible blow with his other attack. The second attack, however, is only a 16, so that's a miss. Terrible blow doesn't activate. And then his third attack is a 16 and misses. So one of the saber attacks did hit, and that's a D8. 11. So he does manage to get a good strike with his saber. He attempts to move the net with a second strike. The Loup Garou misses, and he attempts to thrust. The Loup Garou dodges. But this is what, Mina, I'm going to say you spot this, okay? Because your awareness, it's only a 1, but you're trained to spot things in combat. Literally, as the saber is cutting across the werewolf's chest, the wound is closing behind it. It does no damage.
But my halberd attacks have taken them, like they did damage.
When you struck the Loup Garou, the werewolf that is attacking Gwyn, with your silvered halberd, he had brought it to a blacksmith, and he was able to anneal it with silver. He said, "This is not going to last long." You know,
No.
Like, and I will say, by the end of this combat, that silver will be gone.
But I know
But when you attacked, did
do damage, yeah.
quite a lot of damage. Like,
And that did not heal.
It was max damage from your attack.
Oh, interesting.
So yeah, so
the silver, huh?
whereas Du Bois has a standard, like a very fine officer's saber that a Capitan of the French army would have. It's a good quality sword, but it is still a
not silver.
Sword. And likewise, his bullets,
not silver.
Mundane. So yes, it is now Aminata's go.
I don't think he'll believe you if you say something.
Well,
could try to stop Du Bois, maybe. I don't know. Like,
well, in fairness, he stopped for 2 rounds while Du Bois was still trying to shoot and stab him.
Yeah, but
slash at him.
He's sick of Du Bois now, so I understand.
Oh, no, absolutely, absolutely. Is Du Bois facing away from me by any chance?
I am going to say, because like basically, I'm going to say that you have Gwyn here with the werewolf on her and Mina on that werewolf's back, Du Bois to your left, and the big werewolf against him, and then you are to Gwyn's right. So his back isn't fully to you, but you aren't directly beside each other. If you took a meter or two of a step back, you would be behind him.
Okay.
God, this is weird. I heard it.
No. This is either going to be fucking crazy, or it could potentially
do it. Doesn't matter, even if it's fucking.
Do it, Aminata. We've got to.
The crazier, the better. Fuck it.
This whole thing is.
It's fucked anyway. Yeah.
I'm going to try cold cock Du Bois and knock him out.
So you're gonna go around behind him and just try and clock him on the back of the head. That's gonna be an unarmed strike.
Wait, can I do it with my pistol?
Yes, but that's still counting as an unarmed strike because you're not using it as a pistol. You're using it as a bludgeon, and you're not trained.
What's your stat with that?
So you are.
What is your modifier?
I am not strong. I am not hardy at all. But I am sneaky, and that's what I'm counting on.
You're trained in is single-handed thrusting blade. So
is that a sneak attack? Do you have that already, or is that later? Oh yeah, does that count as a sneak attack, Neil?
It would. So that all that means is a +2 bonus to the attack and damage. But you are trained in light single-handed thrusting blades like small swords, which you have, pistols and short blades, daggers and knives. This is effectively an unarmed strike because you're using the butt of the pistol to try and clock him in the back of the head. This is something you don't have any training in. So this would be just fighting, which you have a +1 in. Plus the sneak attack brings it up to a +3.
You don't have that.
-2 because you're not trained in pugilism. Or
You don't have the the D8 for
I used my
any
insult die already.
Oh, you already used
Yeah,
it, shit!
So it would be a +1 to the roll.
Oh, well, that's better than a minus, so
Yep.
that's good.
But, like, you know, are you going to do enough damage to knock him out? That's the question.
I'm gonna be
You see,
honest with you.
I don't think so. I don't think it will work.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If you get anything but a nat 20, this is not gonna work.
Not gonna work.
The most you will do is maybe 1 or 2 points of damage and piss him off. But you can do it if you want. You can certainly try.
Jump on his back. I don't know. Like, that's the only other option that I have. But, like,
Yeah.
I know what you're trying to do, though. Like, I totally do.
You would have a better chance incapacitating him by trying to slice the tendons in the back of his knees.
Oh!
I don't think as someone who has actually torn my ACL completely, I don't think I could actually do that to somebody. Oh Jesus.
As somebody who broke a knee, no, fuck this.
What you doing, Amanada? I need an answer.
Oh my god, this whole situation is
fucked.
This is actually fucking terrible. Okay, do you know what?
Missed the first
I'm gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to try and implore again.
He's not.
Okay.
Again, and say, I do not want to, but I do have weapons that could kill both of you. Please, please.
Fucking stop it.
Please stop. Take them, run, and at that, for my minor action, I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion.
Okay. I can't remember, is that a minor or a major?
It says minor action right here on my sheet. Oh, I'm looking at it.
Minor, yep, no, good. Arcane Shard is major, but that one's minor, yes.
Yes.
Now,
so
what you gonna do, fluffy bunny?
Create a very small, simple illusion.
Oh, I know. It's going to be a small thing. So what I'm going to try and do is I want to try and draw Du Bois' attention. I'm going to try and distract him so he feels something is coming up behind him. So he will, like, kind of make an act.
Get a naked lady, that'll take his attention.
Well, no, a small, so you got to maybe, so what, do you want to create, like, the sound of a creature or something coming up behind him?
Yes, I want him to kind of unwillingly semi-disengage from battle, try and cover his back, and hopefully the big one will see this as
opportunity to leg it, like,
run.
Okay.
That is one of the things I want to do.
Well, there's only so much you can do in a single turn. You have your major action to implore, and you're using your minor action to cast a spell. That's a lot in one turn, okay?
Yeah.
So, first of all, give me a charm persuasion roll for your imploring of this. I'm not going to use the word alpha male because that's actually been disproven by biologists. Like, 2 years after the guy wrote the article, he wrote another one saying, "Sorry, I was wrong. It was a family unit."
Okay.
Yeah.
So that is using my conversationalist, yeah?
Yes.
Yep.
It's a +6 modifier you have with this, isn't it? So
yeah, so that with Wordsmith, Wordsmith is +4.
And then +3 is +7.
Yeah. Okay. So that is going to be a 22.
Okay, right. Right, that's good. All right. And then I want you to give me a magic roll.
Oh, yes.
For the illusion. We want to see how effective that is.
Also, when I was going through my sheet, I actually would have gotten an additional, I think it would have been like a +3 to that bludgeoning attack if I wanted to, based off my dex attack class feature. I can use my dexterity as an attack modifier when attacking with non-bludgeoning.
With non-bludgeoning, this would have counted as a fight.
As a bludgeoning,
thing,
yeah.
You know?
Okay. So that is a.
You need to train in clubs.
So that is a 12 plus 7. That would make it a 19.
Are you getting plus 7? It's magic.
Oh, sorry.
Plus 2. 14.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna give Du Bois. We'll see what he gets for the orange one.
Hopefully he has less sense.
He has very good senses, actually.
He's a hunter.
He is a
Well,
hunter.
but he's also been injured, so hopefully that will kind of throw him a bit off.
We'll see.
He's also engaged in battle.
Sylvia, it is your turn.
Okay. Oh, Jesus. How's Gwyn looking now?
Gwyn, what do you want? Grip points.
By a wolf is how Gwyn is looking.
You know what? I'm gonna cast Bark Skin on Gwyn and give her 15 extra grit.
Okay. Good. I can't. Do you need to touch her for that? I can't remember.
No, the range is 5 meters, so I'm going to use my minor action to move in a little bit.
You don't even need to. You're within 5 meters of each other. 5 meters.
Okay,
is
no,
quite a distance.
I checked.
No,
it's definitely 5 meters.
These are all beside each other, you know. So yeah, you don't need.
I actually thought it was a touch spell, which is why,
Cool. So,
but I double checked.
All right.
Let me just, so 5 meters.
So you see Gwyn's skin take on this slightly mottled wooden texture as Sylvia casts her Sphere of the Wild defensive spell to help her. So, Gwyn.
15 extra grit
Gwyn,
to work
Thank
with.
you.
Gwyn, how many grit points do you currently have?
Oh, gosh.
Should I tell?
Yes, I need to know.
I'm on 40, so it's not too bad.
40. 40.
Out of 58.
Oh no, sorry, out of 58. Yeah, I have 18 left.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Oh, you have 18.
Oh, jeez.
Because you.
Okay, well,
yeah.
Well, now you're effectively on 33, so
Alright.
that's,
So.
you know, you're on 33 now, so that's.
Yeah, you have an extra plus 15. Yeah.
So this is
So
what
it's-
happens. This is what happens. Amanada, you are imploring this large werewolf, while Sylvia is casting Bark Skin on Gwyn, and you cast that spell. It doesn't greatly distract Du Bois. He looks for a second, but it's not a massive distraction. And the large wolf lets out a howl, and the other one that was attacking Gwyn stops her attack, and he lets out a bark, and they disengage, and they race off into the night.
Oh my god.
Yes. Jesus. My God.
Du Bois is pretty furious. He's like, "They're getting away. We."
Ooh, can I kick him, please? Please.
They have bigger things to worry about, Du Bois, and I'm going to go over to Gwyn, and I'm going to spend 6 mana healing her.
Okay.
So that's 3d4, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Where are my d4s gone? This is so weird. Okay, so that's... Sorry, I can't see. Okay, 2, 3... plus 1 more. Hold on.
Yeah, I know. You always buy a stupid set. And then you still, if you need a
3,
certain
5.
amount of dice, if it's a D4,
Okay,
a D8, or a
that's
D10, I never find them.
9.
Sorry,
Okay. You're
9
healed.
points,
You're
yes.
healed 9 points, Gwyn. Okay.
Oh, thank you, Sylvia. You kept me alive. No word of a lie.
Looking over, you see Du Bois actually, badly enough injured himself. He has a vicious wound where the werewolf bit down on his shoulder, and he's bleeding quite badly. And he kind of stops, and he starts to rummage through his bags, and he pulls out what looks like a piece of bandage, and he just puts it onto the wound. He's like, no wonder I couldn't land a cut on it. I can barely lift my arm after that creature bit me.
Alright, hold on. Sylvia's gonna... Oh, wait, actually, no, I'm gonna save. Sylvia's gonna... Oh, I have that healing salve. Okay, Sylvia is gonna take it, the healing salve.
So
can I kick him first?
If you want to attack him,
Do whatever you want, darling.
You can do whatever you want, honey. I'm just.
Attack roll.
Me? Kick him.
If you want to attack, that's an attack roll.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay.
And that's going to be because you aren't trained in pugilism. That's a -1.
I am. You want me to hit him for you?
That's an 18.
-1. Was that?
Yeah,
18?
no, it's an 18. I rolled a 19.
Oh, okay, right. All right. You swing at him and you kick him. He's kind of shocked by this because he's distracted by Sylvia coming up to him. You do 1 point of damage.
No, listen. I'm angry at him, and I'm just gonna like get in his face. Mind you, I'm not the tallest, so I'll probably be like, "Listen here, you," but I'm gonna say, You are not a team player. I was trying to get them to leave us alone so we could better strategize. But no, you just go in there swinging your big unit around thinking that you know the best. You clearly do not. As you saw, it actually paused and did not attack you while you kept trying to attack it and failed every single time, might I add. And then now that last plea got through to all of them and they have left. You need to learn to listen to other people. Just because you're a man does not make you any better than the rest of us.
While this is happening, Sylvia is going to she opens the jar, but she's going to take a deep breath, hold her breath, and just really quickly rub the salve on his arm, on his...
While this is happening, Mina is all like next to Gwyn going like, Jesus, Mary and Joseph, Jesus, Mary and Joseph, you've been bitten, you've been bitten, Jesus, Mary and Joseph, you've been bitten, Holy Christ, Holy Christ on a bike, you've been bitten, you've been bitten, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
All right, one scene at a time, yeah?
So, Sylvia, I need an intellect roll from you for your first aid check. It's not a very high target number. The target number is only 13. And you are trained in first aid, so you have a +3 in first aid. So that's actually a +4 to the roll.
What was that? Oh God, that was only a 3. I rolled a 3. Sorry.
Okay, so what that means is you failed on the roll, but the recipient still receives grit points equal to their fortitude plus your skill level, plus the additional 10 because of the magical herbal poultice, okay? So he actually does still, like, he's pretty tough, so that's 4, 7, so he's actually still healed 17 points.
Okay, maybe I should have given that to Gwyn. Fuck.
Well, I don't think Gwyn's fortitude is that high, though.
No.
So he wouldn't have gotten that.
He still would have gotten a base 13. From Sylvia.
He can't lift his arm.
Skill plus the 10 for the magical herbal poultice. Okay. Do you want to do first aid on Gwyn because she's still badly injured?
Yeah, I am gonna do first aid on. Oh Jesus. Okay, right. Sylvia is just gonna she is just trying not to breathe in through her nose at all because the smell is just not good. And just trying to do it as quickly as possible, which makes total narrative sense for me to fuck up this roll. Okay, I'm gonna do my intellect.
Yeah.
And that is, oh wait, what was that? Wait, how is that a 0? Oh, it's a 10. Sorry, that's a 12.
Wait, how did you get it? You're rolling a d20, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
I rolled
0.
a 10.
Plus 4
I rolled
is 14.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So,
sorry. I thought I got a 0. It was a 10. I didn't because the lines on my dice.
So you are healed an amount equal to the healer's intellect plus their first aid skill level, so that's 4, plus their experience level, so that's 5, so that's 9, plus the 10 for the greater herbal poultice. So you're healed 19 from that. Okay?
Not bad.
Go ahead, 19.
Mina is hyperventilating at this stage, like completely. Oh, she's freaking out completely. Like you're.
Are you hurt as well? Are you hurt as well? I didn't see you get bitten.
No, no, I'm fine, right? I didn't take
No, you
any.
didn't make any damage.
No.
And I'm like, oh my god, she's bit. Oh my god, oh my god, oh
Yeah,
my god,
me
oh my
so.
god. Like she's completely losing it, like, you
I'm
know.
going,
Sylvia's just gonna roll her eyes and just like, because this is just not what we fucking need right now.
I know, she's freaking out, like, she's like,
Well,
oh.
Du Bois turns you all, and he says, "Look, it's late. They've fled. I need to rest. We should all just return to the village."
Yeah, agreed. Oh, Gwen, come on, let me help you.
thanks, Sylvia. I'm so confused. How come it just went for me and nobody else?
Oh, we have
Because you're
theories.
fucking
Well,
around.
Aminata has theories. I'm starting to wonder, Aminata, if maybe there is some merit to what you have been saying for all of this time.
Well, personally, I feel quite vindicated by what has happened. I think it would be best for us to maybe discuss this once everybody's had a chance to recuperate, and because I have an idea of next actions, if people are willing to listen to me this time, so we can avoid what happened.
And also on the subject of people who have been bitten, I do not have the spell yet, but I do hope to learn it, because I am hoping to learn it to free Piotr anyway. So once I have learned this spell, I will be able to break the curse on Gwyn, because she would have been bitten and not born. So
something.
Yes, so
we are on a clock. I hope that I can learn it soon, but I will fix this, okay? And the important thing is that we didn't lose anyone.
Is it gonna
And
be?
yes,
Is it
And
gonna
you do
be
hear
full moon?
Sylvia's voice crack when she says that a little bit.
Is tomorrow another full moon? Are you gonna turn tomorrow? Oh my god!
No, the full moon is tonight.
Yes, the full moon is tonight.
Mina,
So, are they fine? Is she not gonna turn tomorrow?
Mina,
yet?
She's not
we
going
have
to turn.
time.
It's going to. We have 1 month to learn this spell, and if
Okay.
I have not learned it,
Okay.
we will figure it out. But we have time.
Mina,
So
we got time. We have time.
Okay.
Just
Breathe.
breathe. Just breathe.
I'm just leaning on Albert, and I'm like, oh my god,
Nice slow breaths.
oh my god.
Sylvia's just
I
I
going
don't
to
understand.
take
I'm
out a
so
hip flap
confused.
and just like shoves it at me, and I'm like, fucking take a drink and shut up.
I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Like, I thought they were evil. That's what they told us. Like, you know, that's what I've learned, that they're absolutely evil.
Well, not
and you know, they completely lose their mind. But you spoke to them, and they listened. So
exactly like I
like,
said.
do they keep their mind? I thought that is
Well,
like, I'm speechless. I'm
Okay.
really shocked.
Let's just go back. We talk about this in the morning. I need to rest. And
Yes.
you see Sylvia looks fucking rough. as
Absolutely.
hell. 'Cause-
Aminata is going to look over at Sylvia and just kind of like just say, thank you for not trying to attack. I know it must have been very difficult for you not to do that, especially when the fear of something happening to your friends is very high. I can sympathize. I was scared, and I'd like to think that my fear came through in my voice for my friends, and that's what made them stop. And yes, you're right. We shall talk about this in the morning when we've all had some rest. And Mina, I know this is probably going to be quite a jarring experience for you, considering all
I'm
you've
so
been
shocked.
taught.
Yeah.
It would take time to acclimatize, but just remember, things like this happen all the time. You know,
I
Things like this
wonder
happen
what
all the
else is wrong that I've
Oh,
been told.
let's just
I'd say there's
most
been a
of
lot,
it.
but we'll deal with it one fake creature.
Fear and death are a part of life, so let's just go.
So
Sylvia's just gonna start walking.
yeah, it takes you approximately an hour to get back to Le Petit Auberge. You just make your way in. Everybody's gone to bed. It's well past last orders, but this is like a tiny little provincial village. No one locks their doors. And so you as you've done many times before, walk into the main common room, up to your beds, undress, clean up, and get to bed. Okay. We'll skip any other prep stuff. Neve, I'm assuming that Gwen would have cast some healing tether on herself before you went to bed. Likewise, I'm assuming that Sylvia would have made sure she was as close to current max as possible to try and sleep off the exhaustion, you know?
Yep. Well, yeah, no, I didn't take any damage, so I'm going to get 15 points back. I'd only taken 8 points of exhaustion, so I'll be fine in the morning.
You'll be fine, okay? So, you have a fairly...
Mark skin, bitches!
You all have a long night's rest. You're feeling the next morning. Gwyn, you feel fine. The healing magics that you used to bind up the wounds and close them up work perfectly fine. You don't feel in any way off. You don't feel in any way feverish or in any way different. You feel a bit stiff because you were fighting a 1 meter 90 centimeter werewolf that was literally trying to eat your face. But apart from that, you're grand, okay? So
that's what you got for fucking around.
Sylvia is going to kind of check Gwen, you know, just for like, you know, are you feeling all right? Do you need any more healing?
If you want to give me an awareness roll?
Yep. Oh, that's a 19.
And I'll give you your +3 for first aid to bring to 22. She seems fine.
Oh.
She seems fine.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So yeah. So you go down to breakfast. All right. Marie is asking you all how you were. Asks because she knows that you went out with Du Bois last night, and asks like, did you see anything?
We did. And I'm not sure what the attitudes towards some of the, I suppose, more evil, and Aminata's going to actually use air quotes, more evil fae. However, there was some fighting, but I managed to get through to them and get them to stop and have them leave. I tried to get them all to stop initially, and to be fair to them, we took more aggressive steps towards them than they did towards us. Only one of them attacked us initially, and eventually I got through to all of them and they fled. So now we just have to discuss what's happened and how we are going to proceed. But everybody's made it home more or less in one piece. We'll just have to take it one day at a time.
It sounds like yet again you've kept the village safe.
In some ways, I do not think the village is in as much danger as it thinks it is in. And in some areas, yes, we need to be far more cautious of how we treat the other beings that live in the area, for not all of them are inherently evil, just like not all humans are inherently evil or good.
But as of right now, yeah, everyone is safe and we all made it home, so...
Right, she leaves you, she doesn't want to bother you, so you just have a breakfast uneventfully.
When Mina comes back from Mass, right?
Yeah.
And everybody's still at breakfast, I just gonna sit carefully kind of by Gwyn, and I'm just like looking at her like...
Mina, you can't
are you feeling okay? Are you like
fine?
Yeah.
Look, Mina,
are you okay? Like this? Are you sure you're feeling in any way, Wolfish?
Mina.
No.
Mina, that is very rude.
Look, as I said,
Well, I don't know.
I plan to learn this spell to fix this, okay? We have time. Everything is going to be okay. We have, what, 28 days until the next full moon? If something has transferred, I can fix it.
Yeah.
Give me time.
Yeah.
Yes. Sylvia, I have all the faith in you. I know that with you on our side, we will definitely manage to resolve whatever's happening here. Mina, I think you need to, I suppose, take some time to reflect on what you've been taught and your attitudes towards fey creatures to a degree. Because you are not going to be able to watch Gwyn at all hours of every single day for the next 4 weeks. And
nothing is going to happen in the next 4 weeks. It is at the end that we need to worry, and by then I will be able to fix it. So
it's just so strange because, like, not only were we taught that werewolves are evil beings, we were also taught that this was a curse that removes your soul. But
yeah, well,
you're fine.
But you have also been taught that people like Vin and myself are evil, so you know.
No, I haven't.
Which is.
Oh, I was thinking like people who are lesbians.
Lesbians.
I was thinking
Germans.
I was
I mean, you Germans are a bit dodgy. Like, that's true. That's what we all think. But no, it doesn't matter who you sleep with. Like, that doesn't bother me. But like that werewolf curse, like, you know, man, that was a big deal, and people were always like, "Oh no, they're really evil. They completely lose all mind. They would rip their friends apart." But that totally did not happen.
They probably lose some of their abilities to think when they change. But look, Aminata, you said that you had a plan. I would like to hear it. I think
Mina still kind of looks a little bit suspicious at Gwen.
We need to figure out how we are going to proceed. I am so glad that all of us made it home alive, but I think we need to go in knowing what we are going to do if we are facing these creatures again.
Understandable. And in terms of my plan, I feel that the more, I suppose, level-headed of us would be the ones to initiate it. So my plan is to wait a few days, you know, until the moon is properly waning. And then I intend on approaching the family that I believe are the Loup Garou.
I don't think you should do it alone, though.
No, that is why I said myself and the other most level-headed amongst us. I would not suggest, Gwen, that you come with, for that attack was quite personal, and I think we all know the reason as to why.
I'm really confused. Do you have an idea who that was?
I've never.
My
hesitancy was just because they'd be humans in a few hours, and I just couldn't face murdering anyone we may know. But I don't know who they could be.
It was really strange that they went to you, and I mean, like, I wasn't fully intent on making, you know, doing a lot of damage. But then when I saw they were stopping, I was like, that's really strange. That's not what I was taught, you know.
Well,
Aminata, if I can help.
I think having you, Sylvia, along would be helpful in that, one, I will not be alone, but also I do not think that I would necessarily be in danger. As for who these people are, I would feel very hesitant to tell a lot of people until I know that their identity would be kept secret, because
I can offer healing to them because I saw the damage that Mina did, so
absolutely
I will offer healing, and hopefully, because I have done that will also help us to talk to them.
True, that will help with their relations. So in that regards, I think Sylvia and I would be the best bet.
You can talk though, because you're better.
Yes, I intended, and I'm hoping that hopefully if it's me who's also speaking to them, we have already initiated some sort of understanding.
I will just be there to offer my healing magics.
And you'll also be there to show that not everybody in the village is quite as narrow-minded as some people may be, like Du Bois. And yes, once we discuss that with them to ensure that they are, I suppose, kept safe, I will have to ask them if it is okay if I include yourself, Mina, and yourself, Gwyn, in, I suppose, the knowledge as to their identities. I personally do not feel comfortable saying who it is until I know for sure, and this is the only way I can find out.
In this case, Aminata, should we not go today if I am offering healing magics because they may heal?
Yes, well, actually, do not. If we can go, we'll go during the day, and then we will.
They're human.
Yeah.
Yeah, but today I am suggesting because they may heal in the meantime.
In the meantime, yes. I know the bigger one. I assume that's one of the oldest ones. Healed very quickly. So
this is why I suggested.
If everybody is ready, we can actually go now.
You know, guys,
I am recovered.
Actually,
I can go.
I mean, not actually. If I would like to come along, because they acted so different from what I believed they would, and I would very much like to hear what they have to say and what it's actually like for them.
If you do come along,
to learn, I won't really say much, but I just want to see. I want to hear what they say it's actually like, rather than blindly believing what I've been told. I would like to learn more about them, because clearly what I've been taught was wrong.
Oh, absolutely. But Mina, I have to stress that it is not up to them to necessarily educate
Teach
you
me,
further right now.
True, but if they're willing and if they're right, then I would really like to learn more than what I've been taught, because I've been taught they're completely evil and vicious and mindless, and that was clearly not the case.
No, that is clearly not the case. No, if you want to come, I think fair enough, you should come as well. Gwyn, I do not recommend you come, primarily because of the strength of those attacks. And Mina, I would also recommend.
Completely came for her.
No, it wasn't they. It was only a single one of them.
Yeah, one completely came for you. That was it. Nobody else. Like, nobody touched me.
Yes.
It might have been attacked because I stopped Du Bois fire. I don't know. But anyway, I need to write to my aunt. Let's see what she can find out about cures for werewolf curses.
I will cure you, Quim. I will. Okay, just give me some time, and I will fix this.
So, in that case, it's day now. We should probably strike while the iron is hot.
I can do it now. I am recovered, so yeah, let's go.
Yeah. Okay. Also, if they're completely sentient and they know completely what they're doing, and they're saying like, no, we're not just evil attacking machines, I would very much like to apologize for the hurt I did.
Oh, absolutely. And Mina, it's not a question on if they are sentient. We were
they seem to be like, they seem to be.
Yes, and
because they reacted to what you said. I was shocked. Honestly, I was absolutely shocked because.
Okay, let us go.
Right. So everybody but Gwyn has. So where are you going?
Aminata leading the way to the Castillon house.
When is Mina realizing we're going there?
Well, the thing is, the Castillon house is on the road that leads into the Tronquay Forest, and it's the last farm before you get to the Tronquay Forest. So
Sylvia's just walking along and just
same. I'm just walking along.
Okay, cool.
I'm like, where the fuck are we going?
You've traveled this road many times.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it takes, what's it, an hour or whatever? I can't remember.
Yeah, an hour and a bit.
We haven't played in a month. So you take your time walking, and then when you finally get, like, Mina, you don't realize where they're going until they actually get to the Castillon farmhouse. And
we turn into the farm.
You know, because...
and I'm like... hang on.
Ina, I will need you to pick up your jaw.
Okay, yeah, but hang on. Juliet, and she ran very fast, and she tore the shirt,
she tore Gwen's
and
blouse.
Monsieur was very strong.
Yes.
And they're not getting attacked. Oh my God.
They are ridiculously beautiful. They're not getting attacked, even with their proximity to the forest. And I'm not sure if you would. Mina, does Mina have dark sight?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And I'm not sure
God.
if you would have noticed, because I saw it as well. Their eye colors were very similar to a particular family that we know.
Did
the
I realize that?
One,
probably not.
Maybe,
the oldest,
maybe not.
The oldest, the biggest one had blue eyes, and the one that attacked Gwen had green, very much like Juliet.
Oh my God.
So,
right.
Wait one moment, just before we go, I just want to do one thing. So Sylvia is going to lean down, and using my druid craft, she's going to make some allspice. Anyone familiar with Victorian florography? This is a flower for compassion.
Right.
Can you get one to apologize? Oh my God, no wonder if it was Juliet, she went for Gwyn. Oh my God.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh my God, that makes so much sense.
Mina.
Oh my God.
Mina.
Okay.
Quiet. Calm. Calm. We need to be calm, respectful. First thing you need to say is an apology.
Can you make me a flower to apologize? Looking at Sylvia.
Sure, I am trying to find a flower for forgiveness. I'm sorry. I do not have an encyclopedic knowledge yet.
Yet.
Sorry.
Just something doesn't need to be right.
Up that, I'm going to describe what. So you walk towards the farmhouse, okay? You don't see anybody.
Daffodil.
You don't see anybody out now. It is Sunday, of course.
It's a daffodil.
A daffodil is a symbol of forgiveness.
So
cool. Thank you.
Head towards the farmhouse. You do see a small trickle of smoke from the chimney. So clearly there are people at home. As you get up to the front door, Amanada, I assume you're leading. Yes.
Yes, I am.
As you get up to the front door and you raise your hand to knock, you hear from inside the sound of Jean Castillon, the father of the family, just calling, "It is open. You can come in."
Oh shit! Okay, I walk in confidently.
I'm lost. I'm so sorry.
Bonjour.
I was expecting to see you today.
Sylvia is just going to hold out the allspice for compassion.
I'm holding out the other flower.
So he was sitting at the table. He had a cup of tea in front of him, and he gets up and he, merci.
It is as an apology.
He brought a bottle of wine. I'm so sorry. I was taught that werewolves are really vicious, evil creatures.
Christina.
I'm so sorry.
Mina.
You clearly not. I am really sorry for the hurt I caused.
If
I
you
do
need
apologize.
healing, I am here if you need.
No, I am perfectly fine.
Oh, well, we know you are perfectly okay. I know.
It's the smaller one. I'm so sorry.
Mina, it is. Let us obviously. May we sit down?
Where?
If there is anyone who needs healing, I am happy to offer.
No one needs healing.
Okay.
Perfect.
I am glad to hear that.
Where is she?
She's not here.
Not here.
We
left her in the village.
I to be honest, I thought it would be a bad idea to bring Gwen along, considering what happened, and I completely understand why it did. Personally, I think we all know why it happened, but
we are so sorry that you were hurt, and
fine.
Yes, I'm sorry. The attacks at all even started to happen.
It is fine. I hope that you all now understand why I was opposed to the union.
I
Yeah.
I completely understand, and to be honest, I've had my own suspicions about your family for quite some time, and last night, even before the attack started, I felt quite sure I was on the right path, and I just want to assure you that this is not our information to tell anyone, and we would never do anything of that kind. And I just hope you feel that you don't necessarily have to move or leave just because there are others who know. Like I said, I don't believe in such antiquated doctrines that Loup Garou are evil or anything. Just like most humans have a capacity for great good and for great evil, I think the same can be true amongst the Fae. I just wanted to check in and make sure that we have an understanding, and I also wanted to check on how Juliet is. I can only imagine how terrible she might feel after the incident. She might not feel terrible at all, and that is very within her.
We would not fault her for not feeling bad,
Yes.
but I would like to also apologize for my anger toward you. The situation you opposing was all too similar to situations that I found myself in, and I felt for Gwyn, and I was angry, and I would like to apologize for that.
You were courting one of my kind?
No, look, I wasn't, well, no, she was human, but my father was very opposed and tried to keep us apart, and it was all very sad. And she's just going to turn to Mina and Aminata and say, Vibranare joins the Prussian army. And just wave her hand with like, I'm not getting into this right now, but you know how it all ended.
I know.
The situation seemed similar, and I would like to apologize for my anger.
Well, very well. And he gets up and he walks over to the fireplace, and reaching for the mantelpiece, he picks up an envelope. And he walks over to you and handing it to you, Aminata, you see the name Gwyn written on it. And he said, if you could please give this to her, it is from my daughter.
I will guard it with my life. And Aminata is going to literally sandwich it in her hands and not let go, and say, is there anything you would like to discuss? I know you were expecting us, but still, I know it's probably quite not something you probably would have expected when we came into town.
As soon as you came into town, I was worried something like this might happen. You're not typical villagers. You're not typical ignorant folk who know nothing of magic or the Fae or those things that live in the shadows. So I always worried that you might come to learn our secret, but ultimately I knew I could protect my family.
Oh, absolutely. And
obviously, yes, you can.
I have no doubt that you can, and I'm very happy that you can, considering if any of the other villagers are quite as backwards as Du Bois, I would be greatly concerned.
So was that's what I have been taught in my training, and yeah, I was very shocked last night when you were stopping and obviously, like going away and trying to just defend yourself. So that was completely different from what I've been taught. So you really taught me now, or thanks to you, I learned that, like, no, a lot of maybe some other teachings are wrong, but this is definitely wrong. So again, my apologies. What I've been taught was clearly wrong.
If there is anything that we can do,
it's
if
you're good people, you really are. You're very good neighbors.
If there is any if I may be able to in time. I do not know the spell yet, but if this is something that you would like removed, maybe in time, if you would like, I could, but obviously I would never assume. But I
have the ability through your magic to remove the color of someone's hair or remove the height that they were born with.
no,
Then
no,
you
I
cannot remove our gift.
okay. Well, I just I just wanted you to know that I am feeling if I can to help you. That is all I was trying to say.
We do not need your help. Now,
Okay.
if
Yeah.
someone is bitten by one of my kin, then the curse,
Yeah.
as it becomes, is passed on to them. They gain the gift. And the magics that you're describing can remove the gift from somebody who gains it through the bite. But
Yeah.
I was born with this gift. My wife,
Okay.
my son, my daughter, we were all born with this gift.
Okay. Well, I wasn't sure, but I do have one question. If you don't mind, just given that Quinn was bitten, I assume that we have until the next full moon, not necessarily.
You do not need to worry. She was bitten by my daughter. My daughter is too young to pass on the gift through a bite.
Oh, okay.
What about the hunter? Do you know the stupid man?
Du Bois is in danger of.
I think you got him. Am I correct?
Oh, yes, in about 4 weeks' time, his true nature will be revealed.
Okay, listen, I have 4 weeks.
Maybe we should leave that. He might learn something.
And what do you mean by his true nature?
You've met the man, yes?
Oh yes, he is quite a brute, but
yeah.
obviously you're kind
and a
not all
womanizer.
brutes. But okay, Du Bois is who we need to focus on.
I will say this: those who gain the ability to shift into the wolf because of a bite, they are far more likely to fall towards bestial and evil acts than those born with the gift. It is those that have created the story of my kind being evil and monstrous.
Oh,
interesting.
Yeah,
that is good to know.
Not always, of course. There are those who are born with the gift who have also turned out to be evil, but
yeah, but I do not think that Du Bois will have the resolve or the will to resist temptations.
No.
Come on, you've met the man.
Yeah. But he is a hunter, so
what tends to once you undergo the change and you undergo the experience of what it means to be the wolf, even when you are not in that form, the wolf is still present. When for those who are born with the gift, it's part of who we are. But for those who suddenly gain it, that often can overcome them, or more accurately, can reveal all their most base
instincts.
Oh no!
So it really...
I will need to remove
For example, someone such as yourself, he says, gesturing to you, Mina, you are a godly woman. If you gained the gift of the wolf through a bite, you would probably use that strength to fight evil in the name of your god.
Yeah, I could see Mina being very much a warrior for justice, and
you would also be slightly taller in the change.
Huh. There you go, Mina. Oh,
yeah.
Truly
I know that is my father. He is saturated and he's quite small. So you say it depends on people's personalities. That's what you're saying, right?
Right.
Okay, okay, I understand, and I understand now where those stories and those beliefs come from. Thank you very much.
Mina, we know that Du Bois, he is not a good man.
No.
This cannot be allowed.
He's with a lot of women all the time, so I wonder what's gonna happen to him.
I'm afraid.
Now, just because somebody is a bit sexually promiscuous does not necessarily
No,
mean
but
they're
I
a
mean,
bad
he
person.
is.
Yes, he is. At the end of it all, he is quite an immoral person. He does
Yes.
things for not quite the right reason. And I can understand why. Like,
And he's already a skilled hunter, and he's
No.
already quite skilled in doing
Exactly.
damage.
So
So I
you-
wonder what
you
he's
could
gonna
only
do.
imagine if he had those skills, but if he had more baser instincts, then he'd
And
be
if he's
quite
stronger?
dangerous. He'd be quite a dangerous predator. And
Monsieur Castilian, we are glad that you are safe. I thought that because you had been cut by the silver, that might have done more damage.
Yeah,
That is
No,
I'm
that
so
is
sorry.
the only reason that I have offered my magics.
it was my daughter who had taken the blow from your modified halberd.
I am
But
so sorry.
we have
Is she okay?
We have strong regenerative abilities, my kid.
Okay.
I know, but I just thought maybe the silver might have stopped it. Okay, but this
Your
is good
son
news.
made it home safe, I believe. Yes.
Yes, he did.
That was the
This
little.
is. He is only
His first?
recently. Yes, this is his first time changing.
And that is why he went with the sheep. No, I understand.
You've met my son. He's wild anyway. But
Yeah.
I can understand that. Like, yeah, I can
I
understand.
know.
That.
I am confident that given time, he will develop the resolve and he will learn.
Well, that is why my wife has taken my son and my daughter away this morning. He will be living with family in another village for a few years.
Yeah, that may be the best.
Okay.
I'm so sorry again, and thank you so much for.
We're probably going to have to do this with him anyway, because he's already wild. So this was always my wife and I had already discussed this. Once the change had occurred, we confirmed our suspicions. As for Juliet, she wants a change of space thanks to your blonde friend.
I can imagine
I'm so
that.
sorry.
I hope that she is all right, and we are sorry for the hurt that was caused.
She was, if it helps, she was also under a spell, so.
Well, regardless, I can tell you that what your friend did to her hurt far more than your axe.
I can only imagine. I know personally that would be quite devastating for me to go through, and like I said, I for one do not blame Juliet's actions, and I know what heartbreak can do to a person, and I'm very sorry that because of what occurred, you not only had needed to be separated from one child, but two. I know you said you were aware that your son is a bit more carefree and wild at heart, and this was going to be a concern. And I can only imagine how hard it is to, I suppose, keep that other side of your family hidden from everybody else, especially in a small village when everybody wants to be in everybody's business. But I just hope you realize, that you have, I suppose, you have people understand, and hopefully in the future you may come to think of us as allies and probably friends, because like I said, I don't brush everybody with the same brush. I let people's actions speak for themselves, and I'm just very sorry that happened at all. I tried my best to stop it, and I'm just very sorry for everything, and I'd hope please pass on that sentiment to your wife and to Juliet as well, and I will make sure to pass on that letter.
Yeah, I do apologize again. I really do.
It's fine. You have nothing to apologize for. Anyway, I thank you for your time.
Thank you.
I will bid you adieu. And he gets up.
Yep. Amanada's gonna get up and leave.
Yeah. So you guys, So where are you going? Are you setting back to Shrevia, or are you going into the enchanted forest full of fake creatures? It's right there.
I do want to go into the forest, but not today.
Yeah, when we're heading back, I'm just going to turn and say to Sylvia and just say, it's in terms of like just part of one of the things I tend to avoid when it comes to work is assume something is a curse. I know that is not necessarily something that would have come first and foremost, but in general, just for you never know who we're gonna meet next.
Yeah, no, what I was trying to say was, if you want, like, I was not going to assume. I was just trying to offer my help.
Oh no, true, but just by offering your help made it seem as if this wasn't it could have been a burden on them. It's best to let them lead the conversation. If they speak of it as a gift, you take that. If they speak of it as a curse, then you take that. It's just safer not to make any assumptions. But thank you, both of you, for being there.
I need to make sure that Du Bois is cured.
Oh yeah, that was very interesting what he said to us, that people who've been bitten might have, and I can understand how, because you suddenly have disabilities. So but this was amazing.
You know, at least Gwyn is not
at risk. Yes, that is great. That is great news, and that could very well be an underlying reason as to why Juliet felt so comfortable attacking her.
But she knew she's not going to turn her.
Yes, but at the end of the day, it was a terrible situation all around. We do have to keep a very, very close eye on Du Bois. We should probably check on him to see how he's responding to the bite, and we'd have to get the party ready in case we actually have to kill him.
Do something,
Give me time, and I will try to remove.
Oh no, I like Sylvia, I said I have full faith in you. Just as well, just like I said, I had faith in you being able to heal Gwen if needs be. I have full faith that you'll be able to do that. However, in the instance that maybe we do not have as much time, for all we know, we might get taken to the fairy realm again, and that is weeks gone in the space of minutes. So we just have to be very realistic about this. We may have to kill him. I know Gwen will probably be quite happy at that prospect, but
that is the last resort. But I am hopeful that I can fix the situation.
I'm just like, what else have been taught?
Make a list.
There's so much confidence.
Let's just say all of it. All of it. All of it.
That's a good thing. Maybe. All of it, or maybe just make a list of things that were.
Well, stop it! Now I feel bad for killing that ogre. Maybe those creatures are actually not. Well, no, she did try to eat me.
It's the actions. It's the actions of the creature. It's the actions of. It's the actions of anyone. Let their actions speak for themselves.
We didn't kill the ogre.
You know.
We didn't kill the ogre just because she was an ogre. We killed the ogre because she attacked the town.
Yeah, and she did try to.
Yeah, it's not as simple as that. You have to take it on a case-by-case basis. That is what Aminata is trying to say. I do not consider the Fae to be evil. Okay,
no, we know there's very good.
I fought on the side of the humans against the Fae in the war, but I do not consider the Fae to be evil. That is just the side that I found myself on, and I was not in the army because I wanted to fight. It was a very different anyway.
Well, you're in the army, and then you have to fight. It's your duty.
Yeah, exactly.
And
So
It's just, I was really told they're so vicious. You lose your soul. But I mean, that family are lovely. I mean, like, he's such a good neighbor, going to help people. They're all really amazing.
but
So,
Nina, that is what I was trying to say when
wow.
everybody was so I suppose was so gung ho about going to track them down. I did try to say that these could be people who live in this village and you are prepared to kill them. And
I am just so glad that none of them were killed. I would not have been able to live with myself.
But I mean, on the other hand, you know what I mean? If they could attack, I mean, we didn't know that they were born, as Monsieur Castillion said. Some of the, you know what I mean? Somebody, if they are having a bad character as it is, they could totally, you know, go woo. And they could totally kill people. So yeah, I could totally, you know what I mean? What I mean, but Du Bois was saying, like, well, there is someone's child, but he could potentially kill somebody else's child as well. So there is the whole, like, you know.
Exactly. That just goes to show that, you know, on one hand, people think that they're inherently good when very much so that is not the case. Du Bois would be a great danger to this village.
Well,
if he turns, he would be a great danger. I cannot see him resisting a pretty smile and a lovely lady walking past him. He would hunt easily. I could see that.
And
but then, like, we don't really,
again, this is what I'm worried about.
We probably have to keep it with if like you haven't cured him until the next like 4 weeks, we would have to keep a really close eye on him and see what he actually does, you know what I mean? Because
we'd have to,
maybe he just, if we're lucky, he just runs off into the forest and follows his passion for hunting. I don't know, but maybe he's gonna go hunting, as you say, for pretty ladies.
Just because he runs off into the forest does not mean he will not.
He's safe. I know.
It's not that he's safe. The rest of us.
I'm really conflicted now, like, do you know what I mean? Because I don't want to judge him easily either, like, you know.
Well, we have seen his actions.
You have met Du Bois as a person.
I know.
We have seen his actions, you know. So I think we should.
But also, you have to say, right? He is an amazing fighter, and the village is safer with him around.
The village is just as safe with us around.
Yeah, but sorry, I can't stay here all the time. I have to go and look for my brother. Like,
no,
you know?
I understand, but I'm just saying, yes, he may be an amazing fighter, but he's also someone who has a passion for hunting creatures who may not have done anything to him.
He needs to be cured, definitely.
He absolutely needs to be cured, and I think right now we need to get
I'm
back.
Just saying, if we can't manage it in 4 weeks,
that's what I said. We'll have to kill him.
We can lead him around rather than just having to kill him straight away.
I don't know if we are going to be able to, you know.
I know, but just as a last resort, because like I love taking away such a good. Like, you've seen how useless the police force is here, like, right?
Absolutely, and I can understand that, Mina. But I hate to say it, you were so willing to kill people you didn't even know. But now you want to actually try and protect Du Bois. That seems very strange to me.
No, it's just because, like, you know what I mean? If he is bitten now and that happens and it overtakes him, is it really his fault? I don't know. Not really.
Well, it is part of his nature that he would be a danger.
I know, but you know what I mean? If we can't cure him, I feel like it would be better.
Then I will have to cure him. You know, that is just a situation.
That's what happens. Either he gets cured or he's killed. That is unfortunately it. We can't give him a chance to run around, wreak havoc, potentially in the hopes that he'll not let us down.
That's true.
No pressure, Sylvia. Just get more powerful.
Exactly, Sylvia. But
so you have this conversation as you are heading back to the town, planning whatever you're going to do for the rest of the day.
Is Yastine's armor ready yet?
No, it's Sunday.
No.
Oh, of course. Sorry. Yeah.
So,
of course.
You can decide whatever you want to do today over the next few days. Having dealt with the situation of the Loup Garou, the party has all leveled up.
Woo!
So before we finish for tonight's stream, how about we all roll for grit?
No.
Yeah.
Yes. Everybody, we're gonna roll for grit now. We can worry about mana and spells and all the other fun stuff next. But right now, before we finish our stream tonight, we're all gonna roll for grit.
I don't fucking want to roll anything.
Yeah.
Too bad.
Oh no, I have a serious mana problem. I've like fuck all mana because I've been rolling really bad.
I rolled 14.
14 total.
14. So what do I rolled 14.
Oh,
Wait,
that was
how did you roll
5.
14 on a D10?
Oh, is it the D10? Sorry, I
What did you
rolled the
roll?
D20. Idiot.
Oh, and you've
Is
dropped.
that a D10? I need to find a D10. Okay, I roll again. Let me roll again. A 7.
Okay, so that
So
is 7
I don't know how many
plus-
times I level up. I can't remember.
7 plus 2. Okay.
Yeah.
Is 9 plus 1
Yeah.
for hardiness is 10.
Yeah.
Plus 2 for resolve is 12.
12.
Okay. Neve has dropped from the stream. Again,
Okay.
her internet's just crashing. So,
Woo, 70.
all right. So, who wants to roll next?
I got a 5, so on a D8.
Nice. So 5 plus 1 for hardiness.
Let
is
me just
6.
double. Oh shit! Sorry, I think I
What?
did. I roll it. No, wait, hold on. I think I rolled a I think I rolled a D8 or D10 by mistake.
Are you sure?
See, like me, I was like just rolling something. Like, I know, I'm so
Hold
used
on.
to rolling
I know they are very
D20.
similar dice. Just have another look at it.
No, it was actually a D10. Here, look, I'll roll again.
Okay.
Oh, that was an 8.
Oh, even better. Okay. Plus 1 for hardiness is 9. Plus 3 for resolve is 12. Plus 1 for willpower is 13.
Okay, so that puts me on 72.
Okay, and I'm
What can you have more than the tank? Boo.
because they got a high resolve. That's why.
Yeah, I need to
so,
up my resolve as well.
Can you edit that, Neil? Or
I'll be doing all that after stream. Okay, so Amanat, we'll finish with you.
So I rolled an 8 initially, but then it was cocked, so I rolled again and I got a 5.
Okay, 5 plus 1 for fortitude is 6, plus 1 for hardiness is 7, plus 2 for resolve is 9.
9. Cool.
Okay, right. Well, listen, thank you all for joining us. It is wonderful to be back, and we will be back again next week. Same bad time, same bad channel. Hopefully the internet gods are a bit kinder. But
hopefully I'll have a working fucking camera.
hopefully you don't and his broadband doesn't keep crashing. But listen, everybody. So good night, all. Bye.
Bye.
Why am I waving? Nobody can see me.
I always do that on team meeting calls as well. Like, yeah, I